Hello, my name is Lai Ming Wai. Today I am going to talk about the network protocols in different layers. There are several layers in the system. The layer structure helps us to maintain or update the system easily. In this presentation, I will explain what protocols are used in different layers when I use the browser to surf the internet. First of all, I would like to describe the scenario. I will connect a router to an ISP, then I will connect the computer to the router. After that, I will use the browser and enter the name in the URL field. Finally, I will get the web page viewing. In the physical layer, the router is connected to ISP using a fiber optic cable or a coaxial cable. In the link layer, 802.11 card is used for wireless connection between two neighboring network elements, the computer and the router. After the physical connection, the computer is connected to the server in the network layer to get its IP address. It follows the dynamic host configuration protocols, DHCP. Using the DHCP, the server will dynamically allocate the addresses. The addresses can be reused and reused by other devices. To begin with, there should be several devices in the network. The client will broadcast a DHCP discovery message to the network and try to find the server. When the server receives the signal, it will respond and the DHCP offer is sent to clients through Unicard. After receiving the DHCP offer, the client can reply with a DHCP request message. To request the offered address, the client can only accept only one offer. Finally, the DHCP server sends the DHCP ad to the client to acknowledge and complete the IP configuration. The client now can use the IP address and have the name and address of the DNS server. Before connecting to the DNS server, there is one more step because the client has to get the MAC address of the router interface by Address Resolution Protocol, ARP. Each adapter has its own MAC address and the ARP query must be sent to the router. The router will then return its MAC address and the frame containing the DNS query can be sent. Then, in the application layer, we want to enter the link in the URL field. To send the HTTP request, the client knows the IP address of the server. Therefore, we need to communicate with the DNS server to translate the link into IP address. Each domain name is a path in the domain name space. The goals of the domain name system is to decentralize the administration. The subdomains can be managed by different organizations. For example, gov.hk is managed by the government, while other domain with .hk can be managed by other company. The resolver accesses the local name servers, which has local cache. This can save time when the cache already have the IP address. If there is no record, the server will contain other name server to find the IP address. In this example, the query is sent to the root name server. The root name server will tell which name server we can get the IP address. The query will then be sent to the HK link server, which contains country code top level domain. The HK name server domain will again refer to the gov.hk name server. Finally, the gov.hk name server has the information and return the IP address to the resolver of the browser. After getting the IP address, a suitable TCP port should be used according to the application. TCP ensures reliable delivery and it can prevent overloading the network. The socket can be identified by the IP addresses and the port numbers of the source and destination. The messages will be broken into segments and sent. In each segment, there are port numbers of the source and destination. Port 80 was used for HTTP messages. The sequence number and the acknowledgement number are used to tell the client and the server which part of the segment is being sent and will be sent. The RST, SYN, and FIN are used to establish the connection. Then I am going to describe how they can be used for the TCP three-way handshake. Three-way handshake ensures that both client and the server know that both sides agree to establish the connection. The client will send a SYN byte to ask for the connection. After receiving the SYN byte, the server will send an ACK byte to acknowledge the connection. It will also send a SYN byte to ask for the connection. Then, the client will also send an ACK byte to acknowledge the connection. As a result, the connection is established. This will show how the data is exchanged between two hosts. The sequence number is the byte stream number of first byte in the segment's data. For example, the first byte of the byte stream is at X and Y byte of the data will be sent. When host B receives the segment, it will acknowledge by sending the sequence of the next byte extracted from the other side, which is X plus Y. Finally, host A will send the remaining data with sequence number of X plus Y. The HTTP message can be exchanged based on the above procedures. There are two types of message. They are request and response. In the request, we use GET for the URL www.gov.hk. The server will respond with a status code. In the request success, the 200 code will be sent. In this case, the 301 code is received, meaning the location is moved. The HTTP has been changed to HTTPS. Finally, the web page is returned to the browser. The connection will finally be closed using the SYN byte. The SYN byte is sent to the server, and the client cannot send any data now. Then, the server acknowledges the SYN byte by returning an ACK byte. The server cannot send data now. The server will also send a SYN byte to the client. Similarly, the client will return a SYN byte back and the connection is closed. To conclude, we have connected to the ISP using a cable in physical layer. We connect the computer and the router using a 802.11 card in link layer. Then, DHCP was used to connect the client and server in the network layer. After that, we use three-way handshaking to connect the TCP port 80 for HTTP requests. Finally, we find the IP address of the link in DNS server and send the HTTP message in the application layer. Now we can view the web page. This is the end of the presentation. Thank you.